Good morning from Summer Shell Natural Farms Ramnagar, and I am Bhaiyaji. Yesterday, I had made a vlog in Maithili, the language of me and my village and the people around me and the region. Though I was not very fluent, but I tried to speak the way it's spoken in my village and their joining areas. Today, I'm trying to do that in English because I was very intrigued and interested. It's very interesting to note the impact of vetiver and turmeric on the mangoes, on the in the mango orchard. And as you can see next to me, the mango trees are budding with flowers now. It's the flowering time, which we call manjar in Hindi. So today we shall see all these trees. They are very old trees. They were planted by my parents around 70-80 years ago. So most of them have had. I was made to believe that they had outlived their fruiting years. And most of the time when I came here in 2016, it hardly bore any fruit, except for a few trees. And that was the year when we had pruned our mango trees also. And what we had done was, so there was a lot of sunlight coming here. The vertical space was freed, and we planted vetiver all around, and we planted a lot of turmeric here on a large scale. So, and the results are amazing. In the last 2 years, the flowering in the orchard has increased manifold, and now almost all trees have begun to bear fruits. And let me tell you, they are sweeter than the trees, sweeter than the mangoes, where you have a lot of ripeness, artificial ripeness used, artificial and chemical fertilizers used, sweeteners and pesticides. But this orchard, as you can see all over, and to my mind, this I attribute all this transformation to vetiver, turmeric, the multi-layer farm that we have, and a lot of biodiversity that we have created here. We have increasing number of bees, birds, a lot of biomass, and they have all contributed here with cross-pollination, the migratory birds, the local birds which were in plenty many years ago and had almost gone extinct, the sparrows and everything, they have all come to haunt these places, and you can feel that air of positivity here all around. Here, as you can see, this tree I think shall bear fruit for the first time in many years, and you can see the budding here. And here you can see if Subhota can show you all this. It's amazing. And why I attribute to tuber and the vetiver? Very simple. I think Sudhir, I think mostly turmeric is a natural pesticide. So, being a natural pesticide, it reduces your need for pesticides. It makes the soil firm, and tuber is a nourishing plant. It sequestrates, it sinks carbon. Then you have in between you have a lot of moringas in between also. You have the citrus, you have the pink pepper. They all have a very supporting role to play, and I think a combined result of all this is the fact that we are showing very healthy transformation in the old trees. Now, mind you, all these trees are 70 to 80 years old. Now, to me, it's an amazing transformation. To me, it's an eye opener, and many of the lesser known benefits of vetiver can be attributed to this. We have a lychee orchard also here, and if, the same thing goes in lychee also. Though they are immediately, we do not have vetiver here because of the shade, but we have vetiver just next to the lychee orchard, and we have vetiver next to the mango orchard here. So they are all full of flowering is as good, if not better, than the orchards or the trees which have been introduced to artificial stimulants like potash and all these dipole and these ripeners. This and it's a fruit forest, and I have not heard of a forest where you need to give any artificial stimulants. They grow in gay abandon, and for the same reason, even these all these trees have the similar. So I'm actually very excited, and we have the black turmeric beneath the surface here. So, and we're going to again plant a lot of vetiver slips here in between wherever there is direct sunlight. And we, after this, once the mango season is over and the harvest of the mangoes are complete, we shall be pruning the trees again, so that people all around can see for themselves what turmeric, vetiver, citrus, guavas, pink pepper, lychees, kadams, they all sequestrate carbon. So moringas, subabuls, everything contributes to a healthy transformation of the food forest. And mangoes are one. And now, at least as I was telling in my Hindi blog, Maithili blog yesterday, last year was a very healthy harvest that we had. It was quite a rich harvest, and again these trees will bear a lot of fruits. And let me tell you, so last year what we did was we gave our mangoes. This is a ये मंजर है क्या?
मंजर, हाँ.
This is a new ये जापानी वाला है, वो वाला है क्या?
जापानी वाला.
मियाकी ये which we had got, so we have planted. इसमें पानी क्यों दिलवाए हो?
पानी याद देते हैं.
मंजर तो आ गया है. So you can see it's a 6 months old plant, and you can see the budding of the flowering of this. Of course, we'll not let them yet because it's the first time. But the next year we can have some mangoes from here also. And here the sand is sandy, the soil is sandy and loamy. So, and we'll go to the same areas where to Dhobiadi, where we had. This is the Kalambari or the mango orchard. The orchard area in here is known as Bari, Bagicha. Bagicha in the local village rural parlance, it's called Bari, Ambari, and Lichi Bari, and Marich Bari, that pink pepper orchard. So now we shall go to that part. This is our bamboo plantation, and we go to the same area where we did the blocking yesterday, and so we can have a repeat. So the sample is from 2 areas of the same farm. ये 2 जगह माने जो जगह हमारी बाड़ी है ना, उन दोनों जगह का हम लोगों ने ये करके देख रहे हैं हम लोग. So from here we shall go to the same place, and you can see all around. हम लोग इधर से चलें बीच से. So Subodh is taking us around, and as you can see, a gentle breeze blowing, and it's a mix of westerly and easterly. So you have mixed dry winds and also here. So हम लोग कल वाली जगह पे जा रहे हैं जहाँ हम लोग कल धोबियादी में बनाए थे, और ये काफ़ी किसान भाइयों के लिए काफ़ी एनकरेजमेंट वाली बात है. इसमें पानी भी हो
जी, वो तो इन्ना होता है ना.
हाँ,
जोन सा सिमरवाड़ी में चल.
हम कंप्लीट कर लेते. So you can see here a few desi bananas also. We had pruned the pink pepper, so they have again sprung to life. New leaves have come. You have the lychees again full of and you have the sesame. You can see the sesame here. You have sesame, right?
जी जी.
These are all such beautiful. They all fortify the soil, rejuvenate the soil, help the supporting, and it's very interesting to note the plants speak in their own silent languages. They love diverse company. So you, unlike in a multi-layer forest, you have all types of yeah, and it has a very healthy impact on the forest. Yes, this is a lychee, no?
जी
So as you can see now, we'll have lychee honey. We've already put some boxes there. So we do apiary on a big scale also. And I want to show you around a comparative study of the two orchards. As you can see, it's full of vetiver. All around you have vetiver, you have groundnuts inside, you have turmeric inside. Now, as I was telling you, the groundnut has a, apart from oil extraction and edibility, to my mind, the most important part from the soil point of view is it increases the sowing groundnuts, increases the organic matter of the soil. It there's a lot of carbon sink because of the supporting plants and everything. The top soil is stronger, and it breaks the pest cycle. So increasing the organic matter of the soil, adding to the humus, lowering the soil pH, increasing the porosity of the soil and everything. So, and then tuber has another role, as I told you, it makes the soil firm and it's a natural pesticide. And then vetiver, carbon sink, holding moisture, bringing the micronutrients to the surface with after it's after the rains or with flood irrigation. And now I'll request Subodh, तुम ये कल जहाँ का हम लोग देखे थे, ऊपर का दिखाओ उधर से, जहाँ पर हम लोग कल गए थे आम का बगीचा में मंदिर का. So you see the transformation all around, where vetiver and turmeric has done magic to the mango crop this year. And I wanted to do this in English also, because many of the people or my viewers who watch my videos regularly and might probably they might not be interested in, or they might not be able to comprehend the Maithili language. But so of course there's an English narrative to it. But today, as you can see, all these trees, Subodh idhar ka bhi hai. I mean, with every year. And what I've noticed is there's a lot of these are very old trees, as you can see. You just see the trunk, the bark of the tree. Just see how it is. And now they are devoid of pests in any case. I do not see any pests here, and that's largely due to the turmeric all around it, the citrus all around it, and vetiver surrounding it. So that's the best thing to happen here. And as you can see here, Subodh,
जी
as you can see the trees there. 2016 was my comeback here to my roots. I returned to my roots in 2016 September, October, and then I kept spending more and more time at the farm. Now with this tree, you guys, you can see they have bloomed for the first time in 7-8 years, and see the amazing transformation that vetiver has ushered into the mango orchard. And this is one of the many things. I think vetiver is a very underrated or a very less understood. People do not have much awareness of it, and they are all limited to oil extraction mostly. But you see the type of effect vetiver has had on my orchard. My citrus production has gone up manifold. Last year we sold around 10,000 kgs, over 10,000 kgs, and the wastage also went up to around 4,000 kgs because of many of them in the grading and all that we segregated them. So I hope you have enjoyed the small roller coaster ride and the small pep-up talk about vetiver and the effect it has possibly had on in my mango season this year. The results are amazing. It's amazing. So a turmeric, groundnut, vetiver, citrus, pink pepper, moringa, subabul, sisham, and you name it and you have it here. And what an amazing transformation. What an amazing transformation. So with that I come to the end of my morning vlog, and I'm very excited today, and I'm sure it would be very interesting to you also. So goodbye from ground zero of the farm. It's a bright, gentle, breezy morning, and let me end by saying what I tell you every day. Keep appreciating, keep criticizing, keep suggesting, but don't forget to watch the regular video updates from Summer Shell Natural Farms Ramnagar, the pride of Purnia and Bihar, and also of the country now. We are now listed on the website of, we are possibly listed on the website of the Agriculture Ministry also, Government of India. We had a scientist from there who told me so, and a lot of stream of visitors coming from all over the country and overseas also. So this farm in years to come is going to occupy center stage worldwide also. So with that I end this small presentation, which has become rather big because of my excitement, with the assurance that I'll see you again next week. Thank you very much.